Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Once again, obviously, I am joined by Oscar. How are you doing today, Zigzag?
Going very well, thank you, Jack. How are you?
I'm doing well because we have another fantastic concept, and this was actually an idea from the comments, so shout out to this person right here. Anyway, in today's video, we are playing Geoguessr 1v1, but Oscar cannot see any land borders or any place names.
That's right, there's going to be no writing on the map whatsoever. It's going to be completely devoid of any useful information.
Now, I think you're still going to be pretty good at this, but we will see. Maybe will surprise us. And as the video progresses, we have a few little things that might be able to help me out even more. But should we just get into round one?
I think we shall. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. He didn't say good luck to me today. He always says good luck. I don't normally say good luck, but he always says good luck. What the hell, Oscar?
Okay, guys, into the first jewel. And as you guys will see now, here is our map. So it is a satellite view of the world, but if I zoom into anywhere, there are no borders, there are no place names. Okay, and the first one here with the red and white striped signpost will be in Vietnam. Now, Vietnam's an easy country to find on the map, I would say, but it's also a country I'm not very good at yet because I only just came out. I would assume this is a little bit further north in the country, maybe, but it's hard. I'm just gonna make my guess anyway.
So I get to play completely normally. Look at this. I can see all of these borders, whereas he can't see anything at all. Right, we got yellow road lines. We got sun. It's in the east, of course it is. We have a bollard there. I've not learned that one yet. I mean, it's feeling like Asia to me. We've got the yellow. We've got more bollards over it. Look at all these bollards. I don't know these bollards. I haven't learned these bollards yet. Okay, he's dropped the guess. Do I go South America or do I go Asia? I guess I go South America because there was numbers, right? Oh, dear. I'll go right in Peru. Oh, damn. Really, definitely should have gone Asia. It's not a great start. No. Okay.
And there we go. It's a bit further south, indeed. Jack is over in Peru. Not a terrible guess. I can see the vision in terms of the landscape, but unfortunately not correct. Next one here, round number 2. And, ooh, this one's fairly difficult, actually. A few countries possible here. It could be Russia. It could be Serbia. I don't know. I think it felt more like Russia, but I think it's one of those two countries. I'm gonna go Russia anyway, but a little bit reluctantly here.
Okay, we've got an O3 written on the ground. We've got white road markings. So this is feeling like a Europe. Oh, maybe a Russia. Let's just get to these cars. They are driving on the right. Oh, where's the car gone? It's there. I just want to see if we've got any EU blue or not. Let's have a look. That could be EU blue, to be fair. Yeah, I think it was an EU blue. So I am going to go with a Bulgaria. We'll go here in this little... No, actually, I'm going to go there. Let's see. It was actually Serbia. He, interestingly, went with Russia. Obviously, he is using no moving as well.
He's in Bulgaria, and yeah, kind of a very poor guess by myself there. Okay, time to bounce back. Round number 3. Looks like it's going to be the US or Canada. My first thought was Canada, but the more I look, the more I think US. Now, I can't see where the state borders are, which is kind of annoying. It could be like the driftless area between like Wisconsin and Minnesota up here for sure, but I also thought it might just be the Appalachians. I'm going to go like Kentucky. I want to say that's Kentucky area.
Next up, sun is south, northern hemisphere. We got a little bollard there. We recorded a video for our new channel where Oscar teaches me bollards, so I'm a bit obsessed with bollards at the moment, even though I've only learned about 4. Definitely go subscribe to the new Jack and Oscar channel, by the way. Get there before the first 100k, so we know you're an OG. This is a tricky one for me, I'm not gonna lie, because I just do not really have much to go on. We don't have any signs, we don't have any traffic, we don't even have a road direction or any road markings. I'll go in Norway, but honestly, no idea. Oh, USA. Bad round this. Bad game.
It was the driftless area. I keep on losing all my 50-50s, but it doesn't matter because Jack did go Norway there, so we were absolutely fine. GG. Good game.
It wasn't a great game, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, the last round was very in the middle of nowhere, so I do understand.
There was very little to go on for me on that last round, but yeah, it was very 50-50 between Asia and South America on round 1 as well. I saw that the bollards, which I haven't learned yet, they had like our version of numbers on them, so that's why I didn't go Asia.
Interesting. Anyway, we are gonna now head into the same jewel, but this time I'm not gonna be allowed to zoom onto the map.
For smaller countries, maybe this will help me out.
I think it definitely could.
We will see. I don't want what happened on round 1 to be an accurate representation of my gameplay today.
Let's see. Let's bounce back, Jack.
Okay, thank you.
Little did he know that I was making my worst possible guesses as well, so he's really gonna have to pull up his socks. First round looks like it's gonna be somewhere in... Oh, you know, I think this actually might be somewhere over in like Nevada or Utah or something. I taught him Nevada bollards. Could he possibly remember that? I feel like he actually could, which would be pretty funny here. In any case, he should know that's the US because I taught him that. And yeah, what is this? Probably Nevada. Nevada. It probably is like northern Nevada, so I'm gonna click here.
We got yellow in the middle. We got sun in the south. So we're thinking probably northern hemisphere. Although sun is not conclusive. I know people keep pointing it out to me, but it is still very helpful. Bit scared though, as not very much to look at here at all. Let's head down this road fast as we can. He's dropped the guess in. This is my new speedy thing I do, by the way. I've finally learnt this after 5 years. I don't know. I'll go USA in the warm bit. Why not? Let's see it. Okay, I'm in the correct country for the first time in the video. Yeah.
And okay was actually Oregon. Wow, that's a hard one. He is in Texas. It's a flatter part, so not the greatest guess there, but at least he was in the US. Okay, round number 2 here. Brazil, I would say. Based on the landscape here, I mean, we've got this super red soil, which you see a lot in Brazil. Opening up the map, Brazil's such a huge country, you really can't miss it. I'm gonna say we're kind of towards the middle here, like that.
Ooh, very red sand. Northern hemisphere, no, southern hemisphere. Does that mean this is Brazil? Because I know the red sand's a very Brazilian thing, but the rest of the terrain doesn't look very Brazilian to me. Do we have any clues at all on the map? We are getting some challenging rounds today. I don't want to go Brazil at all, but I guess I'm gonna have to. And it was Brazil. Okay, we're back in it. We are absolutely back in it. He's still playing very nicely considering he has no borders.
Okay, a nice guess from Jack there. Was further south than I initially thought. 400 damage. Next one here is going to be Thailand. These orange, black, orange stripes on the lamppost. That's going to be something you see in Thailand. Even without zooming, it's going to be fairly easy to get Thailand because it's just this lighter color in the map over here, referring to the kind of rice fields that you get in that plateau that Thailand is. So I reckon about here should do fine.
Okay, yellow there, but white on the outside. All right, let's get to this sign. Yeah, we're gonna get enough info. Okay, they perhaps look Asian. We have white number plates. Can we get onto the other side of the road and see this sign? Yeah, okay. So where are we here? Is this gonna be a Thailand, maybe? Could be a Thailand. He's dropped the guess in. Let's just get over and look at this one. I'm gonna go Cambodia. Yeah, why not? Let's drop the guess. Ah, should have stuck with Thailand. Still not too far away, though. Game 1 was more warm-up, all right? I almost just want to completely have it cut out of the video.
Another nice guess from Jack. Is he in Cambodia or Thailand? Probably Cambodia there. He's still close, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, round number 4 here. This looks like Bangladesh, I would say. She's wearing a hijab, so she's probably Muslim. So that would make sense for maybe like Indonesia, Bangladesh, Malaysia, someone like that. But yeah, the way that these houses are completely made of tin really reminds me of Bangladesh. Now, Bangladesh is a smaller country. It is kind of harder to click, but it should be. I mean, we've got the mountains here, and we've got the flatness over here of India. So we're kind of between that in the Ganges Delta area here. This should be a fine enough guess. Bangladesh, especially out in the middle of nowhere, is a fairly hard country, so I feel like it's going to be tough for him.
We're driving on the left. We are on little motorbikes, so it's feeling Asian once again. Ooh, they're carrying a goat. They are literally carrying a goat on the back of their bike. The sun is over in the south, so if that means it's northern hemisphere again, do we just go back to Thailand? Could be somewhere like Bangladesh. Let's go North Thailand. We'll go for it. Oh, it was Bangladesh! I even mentioned it! That's quite a bit of damage there, even though we weren't too far away.
Yeah, he's over in Thailand. Not the worst guess. It's probably enough to stay alive. So he's done better than last time, that's for sure. But now we're into the multipliers. Okay. Where is it? Left-hand drive. Okay, this is a fairly difficult round. Can be either Indonesia or Malaysia. I think this style of highway reminds me more of Indonesia. And indeed, we have a yellow line here. Malaysia almost never uses a yellow line in their roads. So yeah, this should be Indonesia. And I thought it's probably on Sumatra, but it could be elsewhere.
Okay, let's get straight over to this sign. What does that say? Dilarang. Okay. Not sure what that means at all. Let's check out this one. Same thing. Darurat. Does that sound kind of Indian, maybe? Sun is over in the south, so northern hemisphere. Let's try and look at some cars. Oh, I'm going India. I'm not really sure about it, though. Ah, I was over in Indonesia. That's gonna do it. Yeah, farewell, goodbye.
Oh wow, was actually Kalimantan there. So even though I guess it's not great, it is enough to win the duel because he's in India.
Okay, it was an improvement at least on game number 1.
It was. I will definitely say that. You held on more nicely. Basically, your average guess was a lot better as well.
How are you finding things with the no borders then?
It's not too bad because I generally speaking know where to click. It's just about trying to actually get there on the map, and that is not too difficult.
I suppose so far they've been quite large countries as well that are not too bad to click on from a distance.
Bangladesh was the hardest so far.
Yeah, but you still got it. Very nice.
It is a pretty distinctive area. I think in Europe it would have been harder to click the right area. area.
You know what's sad? I said Bangladesh, but I switched at the last moment.
Unfortunate, unfortunate. Now we're going to switch the map to make things a lot more urban, and we'll give you a bit more time as well.
15 seconds. What can you expect a man to do in 15 seconds, Oscar?
It's not much time. I will happily and readily admit that. So let's bump it up to 30.
This is where things are going to get crazy, okay? You're not ready.
I mean, you've got extra time. I'm not allowed to zoom on the map. I have no writing on the map. So there's some advantages stacking up for you now.
If I'm clicking on cities, it's going to be much, much harder for you to actually locate cities, even if you would know whereabouts it is.
That is true.
Let's see what happens then.
Let's do it.
He's still not saying good luck to me today. I upset him. What's the problem?
As usual, this is a really hard map on NMPZ. It's pointing towards places with no writing. So I'm going to have no writing in the round. I'm going to have no writing in the game, and Jack will have plenty to work with.
Okay, a commitment to good health. All right, that sounds lovely. Everyone around here is black. We got rather dark looking sand. Do we have any clues on the vehicle? We don't really. I think it's English though. Where is this going to be then?
It looks like Africa to me. I think the people off to the left here look African, so that would be good to confirm. I mean, the walls around the houses, you do see these kind of white brick walls around houses a lot in Africa. The question to me, without zooming here, is this Ghana or is this Uganda? That would be my main question. I think it's more Ugandan, but I'm not certain. No, maybe it's more Ghana. I don't know. It can be difficult, these two countries.
Give me a clue. Go on, give me what we need. Uganda! Oh, okay, yes. I would never have gone with Uganda, so I'm happy with that. I don't know if I've ever had a Uganda guess. So if it is an urban area, this doesn't seem to be too many large urban areas from this distance. So I think I'm going to go over in the capital, and I'm going to go on the outside, though. Maybe like here, and let's drop the guess. So this is the first time I've guessed before him.
I'm gonna go for the guess in Ghana here, guys. I'm not certain though. He guesses first. I think this is Ghana here. So I'll put down my marker and have a look, and it's Uganda. Gosh damn it. Okay, this is bad. He might be closer here. He got it. Oh, how did I mess that up, man? It really can be difficult. Those two can look really similar. Well, this is how Jack always feels when I'm doing it to him.
Ooh, okay, very nice. Guys, leave a like down below.
Okay, next one here, this is like South Africa. I'm gonna put the pressure on because obviously we're behind at the moment. I feel like it was up towards Johannesburg, so I'll just click there.
Okay, we're back. Get you out of the game, Jack. You get too excited. Well, that's very rude. No registration plate visible there. Oh, okay. He's putting the pressure back on me. I think he was being too nice prior. I keep trying to have a look at anything really, but it disappears when I get there. So, Southern Hemisphere. Ooh, dear me. I mean, could this be back in Africa again? Can I have a look at some people? No. Oh, I don't know. I'm going Bolivia. This is just a completely rogue guess. Ah, it was Africa. It was South Africa. I said South Africa. Okay, he's back in it. Jack, trust your instincts, bro.
Okay, nice. We trade some damage back and forth here. This was actually a bit further south than I thought. Jack is still in the lead, but only slightly now. Okay, oh, this is a very tough one. Where the heck is this, man? It's a university of some kind, but I have zero clue, like, what country this would be, to be honest with you.
Okay, where are we here? Oh, we're like actually on like a little campus. Okay, so we do not have EU plates. This is looking more like South America, I think. Sun is over in the east, so unconclusive there. Let's just, whoa. Stop. That is not helpful at all. Reserved parking. Is it just the USA? I think this is the USA.
It strikes me as a bit of a colder climate, but not entirely. I'm thinking maybe this is like Oklahoma, Texas kind of region in the US. That could make some sense based on this tree. Kind of looks a bit like a live oak that you get out there, so I think I'll just try that.
Where do you reckon we should go? We go Washington? Don't really know why. If I had more time, I'd probably be able to find a place name. Not the victory action. Okay, where was it? It was over in Lincoln. Okay, well... No, I'm hanging on by a thread right now.
Okay, I think it was a Nebraska license plate there. We can't even tell, but that's big damage. 1817, Jack stays alive, but only just. I'm pretty happy with that guess that I made there, because there was almost no information available. Okay, this is also hard. It's clearly somewhere in Europe, based on the pavement here. It looks like what you would call like Portuguese or Spanish pavement with these like little squares. It's not guaranteed to be correct. I still think this is probably Portugal. Yeah, the building's like weirdly colorful. Without zooming in, it's also really tough. I don't know. I think I'm going to commit to that idea. I'm going to put the pressure on here. Let's click near Lisbon. I think that should be a decent enough guess.
Don't really know that language. I would guess Eastern European. We should find some... Oh, yeah. Guys, nobody panic, but we have flags right now. We've got a Polish flag, and I think a Slovakian flag. It's actually hard to see. Is it just Polish? Oh, yeah, we've got more flags over there. I mean, they could be like city flags, right? Yeah, PL, Poland. We've got to go Poland, and we've got to go a major city as well. I think we go Warsaw. Could be somewhere like Krakow, but I'm going Warsaw, and we're dropping the guess. Oh, very interesting. Obviously, he's very limited with the no move. We've won! An express victory.
Jack wins it. Nice work from Jack there. I mean, this was a bad guess by me, but still very good from Jack.
Well, it wasn't quite flawless, but it was express.
Yeah, that was a close-ass duel considering it was only like 3 rounds.
Yeah, that was interesting. So tell me what happened there on that last round.
It was a very tight alleyway, and we had what I would call like Portuguese pavement, which is like these little like square bits of rock for the pavement. It's not only in Spain and Portugal, but it's mostly there, so I committed, and I should have looked more at the other buildings, which probably didn't look that Portuguese.
I mean, the rounds were just so much more in my favor there. I found a word that said Uganda, I saw the .pl domain, and I just had more time to look about. I think we should do that exact map again.
I think we should do the exact same settings, exact same map, and bump up the HP so we can maybe have a bit of a longer duel.
Yeah, good idea. I like it. A bit more back and forth, perhaps.
I'll do it 12,000 HP, so double what we had last time. Good luck.
All right, you too. He said good luck to me. Balance is restored. Okay, phew.
Okay, first one here. Immediately Philippines vibes based on the houses. But yeah, this double concrete road as well is super Filipino. Whereabouts in the Philippines? I'm not sure. I think I'll just click like towards Manila, like around here.
Ooh, hello everybody. We do have the little tuk-tuks and stuff. Government warning, okay. What are we saying here? I don't know what kind of currency that is. Not getting too much right now. It feels like Asia, and he's dropped the guess. I have 20 seconds. There's a lot of just health warnings. We've got lots of little street dogs. I don't know. I feel I'm always just going in Thailand. Let's go Malaysia, just because of the language. I should go in a capital, really, or not a capital, but something like that. Okay, it was Philippines. I'm not really great with Philippines, but that's okay, because we weren't too far away. Yeah, I need to learn Philippines. For some reason, my brain doesn't even consider Philippines.
And okay, it was actually in the south. It was on, I forget what this one is called. Dinagat Island, maybe? Around that area, so not too bad there. Next one here, this is clearly Japan. This one's not too hard. We can see the Japanese pole here. Architecture struck me as a bit further north. This kind of blue metal roof is really common in the north of Japan, so yeah, probably gonna guess like up towards Aomori on the main island of Honshu.
Okay, we've got a very square vehicle. This is looking like Japan to me so far. Oh, that's a beautiful little car, that one. I like that a lot. But we could do with backing that up with some more information. Yes. I think so. Okay, he's guessed. Which area of Japan do we go, though? Do you think we can get to a major city down here? Let's absolutely storm our way downtown. Come on. Get me there. Get me there. All right. Let's see. Damn. I guess I'll just go outside of Tokyo, like up here somewhere. Okay, where was it? It was north. It was right up at the top. Sapporo. Okay, okay. He's chipping away at me so far.
Okay, it was in the north of Japan, even further north than I thought, and Jack is relatively close. In Tokyo, that's not a bad guess at all, but this time things are going my way.
Also, guys, we are going to do this again over on the new Jack and Oscar channel. However, this time, to make things even harder, Oscar's map will be completely blank. He won't be able to see any land, ocean, or anything, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can go watch that. All right, I'm doing my promo, so I've not taken in any info. We are by the coast. It is looking somewhere like, I'm getting an Albanian vibe. I don't quite know why. I don't really know what I'm basing that off. It feels Mediterranean, doesn't it?
It is a very interesting round, especially with this like red brick house. It's super generic, this one. Options here are like Spain, Croatia, Italy, Portugal as well. I don't know, it does kind of feel like Spain, Portugal to me, more than Croatia. The longer we leave him, the more information he gets, so I should probably just guess. This house on the right does not look Croatian to me, but I'm gonna hedge it between Croatia and Italy on the Adriatic Sea here.
Seeing if there's like a little flag or something on one of these boats, that would be very nice. We don't have an EU plate, which does make me want to go more Eastern Europe. I don't quite know what I'm basing that on. Ooh. Is that a flag? Enhance, enhance. That is a flag. That's Croatia. That is Croatia. Okay, so we were right about Mediterranean, if this is counted as Mediterranean, in the Adriatic Sea. Well, I guess we're going right here then. I'm feeling quite good about this. The location seems to line up. Let's drop the guess in. Ooh, I really thought I was going to be like spot on there. Interestingly, he's in the ocean. I guess he's hedging his bets maybe.
Okay, we made the right decision. I'm very glad I didn't go Spain. Jack is closer though. Very nice guess. Okay, next one here. Wow, this is the south of the US. But look at that, we have a palm tree as well. But yeah, these kind of smaller houses, kind of often pretty long. It's very typical for the south of the United States. It's a palmetto palm here, I think. And this to me kind of felt like Alabama, Mississippi, so I'm just gonna click around there. That should be good.
Okay, so we've done some damage, but sadly not very much. Nobody in there. Okay. Got the little post boxes. We've got some vehicles. Let's have a look at them. No clues there. No clues there. I think it's looking like the US at the moment. Just very sort of chilled out suburban US. We've got a stop sign. We don't have any US flags, but it's got that kind of vibe, right? Yeah, he looks like US. No trespassing, written in English. We're gonna have to go for it, and we're gonna go outside of New York. Did I get there in time? Oh, I was very, very late there. I was going to go south. That's a shame. Okay, got the country though.
Oh, really nice guess there. Was actually Louisiana, but I happened to click really close to it or in Louisiana there. So this duel's going much better. Just one round that Jack's been closer than us, and the multipliers have kicked in, but this is difficult. Yellow outer lines. To me, this kind of looks like Lima in Peru. The people, they do kind of look Peruvian to me, I would say. Peru and Bolivia are two countries where the average height is really quite short. I'm gonna go for Lima here.
This is looking, I guess, South American or Latin American maybe at the moment. Busy traffic down here, so let's head this way. Hang on. Let's check that sign. Ingresso. Yeah, it sounds quite Spanish or Portuguese, doesn't it? So this is looking good for South America, but do we have anything that might get us a bit more specific? Let's head downtown again, zoom our way. Come on. Yeah, no, why's it going backwards? So rude, man. Somewhere in the next 28 seconds we may get a clue, a major clue. I've probably missed like 12 already. I'll go Ecuador, Quito for now, and then we'll see if we can see any kind of... Oh, yeah. What we got? Oh, it's gone. No, I don't have enough time. Let's see it. What's the damage? Peru, and it was the capital as well. Lima, okay. Oh, a lot of damage there.
Okay, it was Lima City. We weren't able to get there exactly, but it's going to be a big damage because Jack was up in Ecuador. Okay, double damage now, double damage. Where are we here, though? This is interesting. Is this Australia? So it says, danger high voltage, smoke free. To report a problem, call 0508. Does that sound Australian? It might be New Zealand because it looks like Australia, but I'm not sure if I recognize that as like a toll-free number. So maybe this is like Auckland or something instead. We can't zoom, so Auckland clicking could be difficult here. I'm gonna go for it though. Let's go.
So everything's written in English. That's quite American sounding in terms of the street. Let's get out of here if we can. Get me down the street. This looks quite Australian to me. It kind of feels a bit like Sydney. Where's the sun? Ooh. Is that New Zealand? I feel like I've seen that. We're in the north. Yeah, I think it's Australia or New Zealand. Let's actually see if we can get to that. Woolworths. That's Australian, right? There was a Woolworths in Australia. Did I see that in Auckland? I'm gonna go Sydney, Australia. Trouble is, if it's one of the other cities in Australia, he's probably gonna kill me off here. Let's see, though. It was Auckland. That was the Auckland Tower. I've been there. Oh, that's really sad. I've gotten all of my 50-50s wrong today.
No, Jack. That's no good. That's GG. Ah, well, it happens. GG.
Nice. Well played. That was great.
Thanks very much. I think that last one, you got a bit frazzled because, like, you have been to Auckland, have you not?
Why do you have to point that out? Yeah, I saw the tower and I was like, I think that's the tower from Auckland. And then I went in Sydney. I've been down myself. I've been doing a lot of 50-50s and getting each of them wrong.
That is something that you kind of have to go through when you're learning Geoguessr. The more you learn, the more you know what it could be, and it hurts more than when you get it wrong sometimes. I remember it well.
Shall we play a final game, but this time with capital cities?
I think it's time, Jack. I think it's time. Best of luck.
Yeah, good luck to you. Our final game. Do we have one more win in us? Oscar is playing very well today.
Okay, capital cities. That's an Argentinian plate. The good thing for us is we know where to guess. So I'm just going to go straight for Buenos Aires here. No need to wonder about what Argentinian city this is. But yeah, these ones that kind of appear to have like a black smudge in the middle, they're only found in Argentina.
All right. Cabo Monroe. Oh, why has he guessed already? That's so rude. Okay, does that mean we're in Australia somewhere? Maybe. No, this is not Australian anymore. Oh dear. Is this South America then? It's quite a nice looking spot. Oh god, I don't know. I'm going Mexico City on the outside. Let's just see what happens. Okay, it was Buenos Aires, Argentina. That is a bad start, to be honest. That's a really bad start.
Jack has gone Mexico. Not a great start, to be fair. Is this Washington, D.C., or is it Ottawa? That would be the question. Actually, not entirely obvious to me. I thought Ottawa at first, but now I kind of think it might be Washington, D.C. Is there anything we can use to distinguish them here? Not really, actually. This is legitimately super generic. I had thought it was more like Ottawa at first, so I think I might trust that vibe. It's gonna be really sad if it's wrong.
Okay, right. Could this be Washington? Because it looks rather American. Wow, look at those houses. They're like the ones for the TV shows. I should have a better chance of locating Washington. Obviously, it may be somewhere like Canada, though. So while he hasn't guessed yet, I'm just going to look for an American flag so I can double check things. Sun is over right in the west. Inconclusive information. Crosswalk DC law. Washington, D.C. I mean, it must be, right? Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time. We're in Washington, D.C. And I'm hoping he'll struggle to locate it. I'm going to go right there and let's see. Very nice. He went over in Canada. He did do a good job of finding Ottawa, though. We've been given a chance.
Gosh damn it, man. Okay, well, fair enough. And this to me looks like Vienna. Pretty sure this is just Vienna. Vienna's hard to estimate, though. I think Vienna's like here.
Yeah, we are in Europe. Very nice. Okay, I do know most of my European capitals. Gath House. Wolf. Okay, this is seeming quite German. Do we just go Berlin? Wien. Vienna. Okay, we're gonna go right there and guess. Yes, he can't locate Vienna.
And yeah, he got it. No surprises there. Okay, this is London. I will click London.
London. Okay, how accurate do we want to get? West End, London. Yeah, Lexham Gardens. I mean, it's not gonna be worth the effort of trying to find it. I should be okay if I go like there. Let's go for it. Nice. Very nice. He went quite far north there. Look at that. Why are we not doing more damage?
What? I missed it by that much? I could have sworn I guessed closer than that. Wowie. Okay, 1.5 times damage. Brasilia? We got the blue on the top of the license plate. You only see that in a few countries. Brasilia is kind of hard to estimate. I want to say Brasilia is like here.
Right, let's get over there. What is that? I was hoping there'd be a name there, but there isn't. This seems South American to me. Got that general vibe. What's that? Just dollars, no clues. What do we do? .br, Brazil. That's all I needed. Can I locate Brasilia? Where is Brasilia? There it is. I didn't get to it in time. Oh, no. Why was it so small?
Jack forgot the capital city of Brazil. I cannot believe we've actually gotten closer than him there. You know what, Jack? It's okay. Now we're in Cambodia, and I didn't really think this looked like Phnom Penh, but evidently we are near Phnom Penh here. Whoops, I did not mean to move. There's our guess. On the outskirts of Phnom Penh there, not too bad.
What we got here then? Let's have a look at this. Ooh, that might give us something. Can't quite see. He's guessed already. Capital of Thailand, Bangkok, around the outside. Anywhere else we could go? No, I'm happy with that, to be fair. Let's see. It's Cambodia. No. Double damage. I was getting him on all the single damage rounds.
Okay, Jack has unfortunately gone Thailand there. I think it said Cambodia beer at the spawn point. Could have been maybe a bit more observant just about where he started off. And the next one here is going to be Ecuador, Quito, meaning I should click around here. I think that's going to be roughly on Quito. Let's see how close I was. Well, Quito is surrounded by volcanoes. You can see them here, and you can see the urban sprawl, meaning that I'm, 20, 30 kilometers away. Jack can definitely make some points back here.
Right, he's guessed already. Got dollars. We've got a little angry little dog. He looks incredible. South, Northern Hemisphere. Colombia. I'll have to just go Colombia and hope for the best. Bogota, let's get in on it. I haven't quite had enough time to think about it, but hopefully it is Colombia. It's Ecuador. Okay, he's got me. Fair play. That was really my chance, and unfortunately, just did not quite work out for me.
And Jack has gone Colombia. So we have won the duel here, which I'm pretty happy with, to be honest. Jack unfortunately had a few misses, but he did get his win for the video. Let's not forget, he had a good video. He got his win for the video. Good game, Jack.
Yeah, that was a great game. You played very, very well. You did pretty amazing at lining up your capitals, considering how limited you were.
Thank you so much. They were easier than normal.
Brasilia really stressed me out because it just didn't show up until I zoomed in really close. I spotted it at the last second and then ran out of time.
Actually, Jack, before we end the video, open up Geoguessr, click on the cog in the bottom left, and then click on map quality and change it to balanced.
Save and reload. What does this do?
Place names are going to show up a bit more easily on the map now.
Oh my god, you've just changed everything. Wow. Well, guys, watch this space. This is what's been holding me back.
Surely it's exactly that.
That's been our issue this whole time. We've been playing with different maps.
I had so much information on my map compared to you. Especially in this episode.
Exactly. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Definitely go check out a video over on Oscar's channel. We always film on at the same time. And, of course, on the Jack and Oscar channel. Let's get it to 100,000 subscribers.
Don't you be forgetting.
Alright, thanks. See you later.